Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZB StarCraft here with my third video commentary. This is going to be a Terran versus Protoss match, SeleCT spawning here in the bottom versus Idra spawning here in the top position on Xel'Naga Caverns. Of course SeleCT is playing Terran and Idra is playing Zerg. SeleCT making a little cop-out, maybe an excuse for losing the last game. If you didn't see the last game, he lost, saying, "I wish I had a Zerg practice partner," and Idra does the little TT face. Idra says other players are smart. They don't play Zerg. SeleCT saying, "Ha ha ha." Zerg is considered the most difficult race right now by many. Protoss is considered the easiest, and Terran is in the middle, as it usually is for things. No offense to all you Terran and Protoss players. I'm not saying that you're not good. I'm just repeating what others have said, okay? So we have 3 drones on the way, looking at 13 supply for Idra. He'll be getting his expansion or his spawning pool soon. Maybe not his expansion, because look at this. This is so huge. Well, looks like might be, no, never mind. Sorry about that. This is so huge. Look at how big this is. There are 3 huge entrances to the natural. This one is covered by rocks, but that will only go so far, and I will be eating my words as Idra takes his natural expansion very quickly. This SCV is going to come up here and scout that, so we might be seeing some Hellion play again. We may not. We did have an early gas from SeleCT. His barracks going down, normal timing, nothing crazy out of the ordinary. This SCV just doing a little bit of scout and finding out what's going on. There's Idra's spawning pool. It's about 16 supply, probably put it down at about 15. 14 hatch, 15 pool, good build, lots of economy. That's how Idra likes to play this game. This SCV poking away with his little baby drill, and this... Oh, I wish this Overlord was not in the way so we could see these 2 little harvesters fight. They're so funny. I love watching harvesters. They are the cutest unit in my opinion. And even though I do play Zerg, I find probes to be the cutest unit. Just the little noise they make whenever you click them. But we do have a reactor going down and a factory, so we will probably be seeing the same play we did last time. Orbital command coming up. 2 queens on the way, 1 for the natural, 1 for the main. Pretty normal play from Idra here. Got his gas, gonna be getting that Zergling speed soon. He just hit 100. Or, no, he did not. That was SeleCT, I'm sorry. He's gonna hit 100 any second now, and he'll get that Zergling speed as soon as he does hit 100. Putting up a spine crawler for some easy defense against any Hellions that he may be seeing. The factory just switched. There's the Zergling speed. The factory just switched and now is pumping out 2 Hellions. And we are going to see a very similar play to last game, but this is much different than last game. There was a choke point on Lost Temple. There is no good choke point for Idra to utilize here. All he could hope to do is keep the Hellions stuck in this back area, but they have all this room to maneuver around and kite away these Zerglings and these queens and all these drones, and they can just very easily avoid the spine crawlers. That is why he's putting up another one. These 2 Hellions coming in to do a little bit of harass. Gonna back out, gonna just take a few shots at that queen. Queen's gonna take some shots back, trying to draw her off the creep, but Idra's too smart for that. Idra knows that will not end well for him. At Zergling speed, about 30 seconds away from finishing. Not too long, but it is not soon enough. Idra wants those Hellions dead, and here come 2 more, going to harass this expansion. Idra gets punished for his fast expanding. Canceling that creep tumor, very well played. That is some insane micro. Sending 1 Hellion up to get vision of the high ground so he can poke at those Zerglings. Idra moving them away. Amazing control by these 2 players. Throwing down that other creep tumor, spreading that creep. Very important on this map, especially against Hellion harass. Idra getting his 2 gas up. We're going to be seeing a gas-intensive build, maybe a Spire again. And we have Vikings coming out for SeleCT. Vikings, we love the Vikings. Medevac, maybe going to be seeing a drop. Yes, we are going to be seeing a drop from SeleCT into the main, possibly, of Idra, possibly not. Can't decide where he wants to go. SeleCT made great use of drops throughout all the games I saw. He was dropping every single game, making 3-pronged attacks, 2-pronged attacks, just dropping everywhere, just keeping all the players on their toes, never letting them get comfortable in their base. We have a spire going up, putting these right behind those grass so that they won't be seen. Idra pulling away his drones, not a good idea. Idra gonna try to get the surround, maybe he'll get it. Got a surround on one, that spine crawler poking, taking out another. All those Zerglings getting roasted. You hate to see that last one going down, and the final one getting picked up and dropped into the main. These Zerglings are standing underneath it saying, I'm ready to go, let's kill that. SeleCT is going to see this spire, so he's going to know there is some air coming, but he has the Vikings sitting right outside the base, ready to kill whenever they are needed. Our income is 29 harvesters for SeleCT versus 30 for Idra. Idra is ahead in economy just because he has expansion, but SeleCT is flying his over right now. We have a siege tank here, just sitting here waiting to kill. No upgrades on the way yet, but we have an engineering bay, maybe to get some missile turrets, maybe to get a planetary fortress. We'll see what happens. We have a Viking going up here doing some harass on these overlords. Hopefully he won't be able to kill one, but you know, maybe that's always annoying. That's the one problem with having flying supply, getting killed by Vikings. Spreading this creep all over the map. Love to see that. Pulling these Zerglings away. Might have been an attack that didn't work. This is a very difficult thing to break. He might be able to run in through the side. Putting up those missile turrets, knowing there's going to be some Mutalisks coming in, and this is a great thing to do. This is so that Idra cannot sit units right out here, right behind the grass, just waiting to run in and kill. SeleCT will be able to see anything that is right here, sitting behind his base. We have some Mutalisks going in, but there are some missile turrets, and wow, that is close to finishing. That was less than a second away from finishing. That was so funny. You never get to see that happen. It was a full missile turret, but it was unable to shoot because it technically wasn't finished, even though it really looked like it was. 9 Mutalisks out right now for Idra. Gonna be doing some harass, holding those towers very well, keeping map control. That's what you want to do as a Zerg player. That's what you want to do as any player, but especially as Zerg, you need the room to be comfortable to play. Those Marines coming in, they might be able to mop it up with the stim pack, which, never mind, they do not have stim pack, so they will not be able to mop it up with stim pack. Might be able to without, but does not look likely. Putting up more missile turrets, siege tanks everywhere. Oh, siege tanks, they are the bane of Zerglings. They are so annoying to deal with. Flyer attacks just finishing, stim pack on the way, Terran infantry level 1 on the way. We have centrifugal hooks, and I missed the baneling nest. I'm sorry. I swear I'll get better at this, but we have a baneling nest going down for Idra, and these Mutalisks are just pouring in, doing this harass, keeping up what's going on. Let's look at their APM. 231 APM for SeleCT. I hovered about 100 when I feel spastic. Idra at 177. I don't know how they click that fast. They must maybe throw on their stim packs before they start playing. Yeah, you get it? StarCraft joke? Yeah, alright. Sorry about that. So, back to the production tab. We have a few Zerglings coming out. Gonna make those into banelings to destroy. Harassing the supply depot a little bit. Might burn down, but he'll send an SCV over to repair that and make sure it doesn't. Idra just running around, controlling these Mutalisks incredibly well, making sure that the Terran does not get too comfortable in his position, waiting for these centrifugal hooks to finish. The banelings on their way. We have 6 banelings on the way, which is enough to kill a lot of Marines, but he has Marauders in there. If SeleCT can play this correctly, he'll throw his he'll put his Marauders in front of his Marines, because his Marauders take, I believe it's 5 banelings to kill, and the Marines only take 2. Oh wow, 12 banelings on the way, and look at all these banelings. There's so many banelings. There are, let's see, 16. Oh, crap, I'm bad at mental math. I've 22 banelings on the map right now. You know, I could just look at the unit counting tab. I am such an idiot. Big force moving out, throwing in all those banelings, gonna blow up all the Marines. They're running away, they're trying to get away, but it's not gonna happen. Those banelings are, those centrifugal hooks are making life hell for these Marines. 3 Marines left out of that entire initial force. All those Marines are dead. These mutalisks are going to mop up everything that he has left. Food right now is 73 to 115. This is not looking good for Select. These mutalisks are harassing. There is nothing here to defend. All these production buildings are going down. These zerglings are coming in. Gonna just ignore those units. Good game. Congrats from Select. Idra is the MLG DC 2010 champion, walking away with $10,000, maybe $5,000, I'm not sure. But hey, Select did really well. Select ended second place, got half of whatever Idra got, 5,000 or 2,500, which is pretty good. These were amazing games. Select had a hard day. Select had to play quite a few games in a row. That was a very entertaining game. Tune in next time. I will be casting one of my own videos here in just a minute.